A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Set to get this one started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Ready, right?
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, check it.
Another give here to Genty. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gained 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Giving this to Genty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Pass play coming here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Come on. Hit. 60, Bison. 6, Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it.
Working inside the red zone. This one's taken in by Thornton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set in through the lane. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the gun here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. It's Achane on the inside give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Alert! Alert! Go! Go!
Back to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, don't recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
New set of downs from 37.
Bronco switch. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Medical staff hurrying out to the field after that play, Brock. Looks like somebody was injured, and oh, no. It is running back Ashton Genty. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Nothing, 19. 19, 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On the set.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready, set.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 9.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Okay,
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
No.
And off to Genty. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Back now, pressure coming. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Check, Panther. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Roll. Alert. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
Okay, I can certainly speak to how tough it is at times to throw a football in the rain, but I can't speak to how difficult it is as a kicker in these situations. It just feels like in inclement weather, they slow down, right? They get that plant foot down, they're concerned about the weather, and just that split second makes all the difference for that defender to come in and knock that kick down.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no one doing that. When they send the hound, rock me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me with people I'm on it, man. Cause that is a lot of the point. When I get to people, I'm first and die, you're hanging.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Dolphins 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Tag! 77. Ready.
He'll try to do it himself. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
60 is good.
Right up the gut. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the 6.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
I'll air it out on third. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
19 Lions. 60 by Cougar 19.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? 19, start, go!
Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Cut, rig. Buffalo 18. Ready,
Third and long for him here. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Throwing now into the shotgun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another throw here on second down. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! No momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Set up. Steady.
Running with Achane here with the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll drop this down to Achane. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a late score and tie it before the half. You always tell me, Bucket, is a whole different worlds here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Going left side, Bowers has it. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw here on first down. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Come on, come on. Hit. Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They are throwing it again. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Come back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll work against the blitz. Connects on the crosser. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, play action. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the edge. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. Complete beyond the marker. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Chan with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
No good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half.
Dave York to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 by 60 by 19 tight, 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
A 2-yard punt makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
19, go!
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10 now from the 46. And off to the back. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Come on, come on. Hey! Cowboy 80. Ready?
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go. 18, come. 3.
They've got a man in motion.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Past the 25, still on the move. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the shotgun will give it to Achane. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Here's a screen for Achane. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those
Line quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Fits it through the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's got it over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay,
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Give now to the running back. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 7-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking in the air here. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Working now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 28.
Yeah, keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go now. Just.
He's going to throw it again. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down from the gun. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. They send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And it sets up second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Throwing again on second. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on first and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
At the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 19 tight. 19. Take over.
Here he is to throw. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minutes. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders play.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10.
Come on.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Line up for the
Hot
2-point
70.
conversion.
Hot 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70. 70.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They're lining up for two. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
The Raiders will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Dolphins 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Going now on first down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. That one's caught on the left sideline. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6.
Raiders 28. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. One final shot here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.